What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And so now I'm going to make a Suburban house, the 73rd installment of Suburban house. And here this one is, it's kind of tiny, but I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. Although it's my build, so I can't really make that judgment. But yeah, I don't have a whole ton to say about this one, other than here it is. It's in front of your eyes. Yeah, it's been a while since I made a Suburban house, so I figured I'd do it again. And yeah, with that being said, that is all I have time to say. So enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space you need for this is a 25 by 22, and the materials I'm needing to start off are brick blocks, birch planks, pillar quartz blocks, black stained glass pins, spruce stairs, spruce planks, dark oak door, and I guess we'll go stone button and tripwire hook. And then you also need polished deep slate walls. I almost said blackstone for some reason. Smooth quartz stairs, slabs, blocks, deep slate brick, stairs, slabs, blocks. And I think that's everything. Starting from the front left-hand corner of your 25 by 22 grid cough course, you want to start by counting back by 2 and right by 1, and going back you want to place 19 brick blocks. Then go right at the back by 5. And bring that entire little thing up with 5 rows of birch planks. You could do 4 if you really wanted to, but 5 won't hurt. Hopefully never having a good day or night. I am, for the most part. I get to record 3 videos today, which is always fun. It's that grind time. I think, also, this one, I don't know when you're seeing this, but depending on the timing, I think like late February to early March is going to be just like a week straight of tutorials, because that's all I'm really recording. Maybe if I can somehow get the build battle edited by then, I'll throw that in, and maybe other video or 2. But it's mostly going to be tutorials. It's just so you're aware. That's my tutorial crunch, and then we'll go for like all streams during March, probably. Depends on how I feel. Maybe 1 tutorial a week. That seems fair. Come back to the front of this, and you want to, from this front brick block, you want to count 4 diagonally to the right by 1 of the brick block, and then bring it right by 3. On top of that, going left to right or right to left does not matter. Place 4 birch planks. I guess place a row of birch on top, whoops. Next row up, left to right or right to left doesn't matter. Place pillar quartz block, 2 black stained glass panes, and a pillar quartz block. Copy that row 2 more times. Place a row of birchwood planks on top of that, and then that wants to extend off the left and the right by an additional block, like that. This is kind of a weird section, and it looks weird until we add the roof. The roof kind of almost masks this kind of odd effect that we have going on here. From the right of this section, you can go back diagonally to the right with a brick block, bring it back 3, and then bring that little row up with 5 birch planks. So you have a G, or a C. It does look like a C. It's like my old GameStop. Now, what is the best way to build this up? I think I know. From the back brick block here, you want to go, not the actually furthest back one, this one right here. It's kind of corner. You want to bring it right over the brick block, spruce plank, sorry, and then 8 brick blocks. Bring the spruce plank up with the dark oak door, and then bring every other brick block up with the birch plank. Or I guess every brick block in general. We're going to go right to left on top of that. You want to place a birch plank, pillar quartz block, 3 black stained glass panes, pillar quartz block, and then 2 birch planks. Skip over the door, another birch plank. Copy that row 1 more time, except you want to place a birch plank above the door. And then I'm going to say you want to place 2 rows of birch planks on top of that. That makes everything level, and I didn't realize that. That probably isn't exactly what I wanted, but it's fine. It'll work. We have some weird things going on with this next step, and actually, I do know what it is. Should we do that? Am I gonna wait? No, I'm not gonna wait. Take the left 3 birch planks here, and you want to bring them each forward with an additional birch plank like that. Did you want to do that? Well, with the exception of, well, we're going to take out this entire section here, this little, like, G shape that we started with, and you want to bring everything up with a birch plank, and I'd also do it like this. And then you want to go on top of that wall. I know that kind of contradicts with what I said, and you want to do that. That is what you want. I think these underside 3 blocks here you actually want to destroy. I'm sorry, I mathed that very badly. But yeah, that's what you should have. It's kind of weird, and it looks odd, but it'll make sense later, as in right now. Going right to left on top of that place, birch plank, pillar quartz block, 3 black stained glass panes, pillar quartz block, birch plank, and then on that row of 4, pillar quartz block, 2 black stained glass panes, and a pillar quartz block. Copy that row one more time. This little 4-block section does look kind of odd, in my opinion. If you want to make it 6, you do have room for that. It just kind of will make the window a little odd. Just have 1 row of birch on either side. Add it on, basically. And then I'd shift it that way a block as well, which it's going to create a weird thing. But it will also make your roof line up a little bit nicer. But it will make the peak taller, which isn't necessarily a problem. But it will make this roof kind of like squeeze, because it'll be to here, basically. And then this will be the center of the roof, so it'll work out nicely. Then you can place a row of birch planks on top of that. Sort of a row, like a weird thing. Like that. Let's do the garage next. We're gonna wait on the porch. Come to the right side here, and you want to go back diagonally to the right with a brick block. Then go back diagonally to the right with a sideways pillar quartz block. Bring it right 4. Place a brick block. Bring that brick forward 1, and also back by 9. And then go left by 6. Also, one thing I want to mention real quick. With the exception of the garage door, every pillar quartz is vertically, as in going up and down. I'm using them for the size of the windows this time instead of the smooth quartz, just to add a little bit more texture. If you don't like the texture, you could even use white concrete. I think that's an interesting thought. But if you want to keep with the smooth quartz, you can. I just wanted to do a little texture change and see how it turned out, and I think I'm pretty happy with it. That's always something I do with suburban houses. I make them slightly better. It's like every once in a while it happens. You want to bring each brick block in this little garage section up with 3 birch planks. Yes. I was like pretty sure, but yeah, I gotta double check. I'd rather double check and be right than not double check and be wrong. Well, I guess obviously. Then bring the row of sideways pillar quartz blocks at the front up by 2. Place a tripwire hook in the bottom center, and then along the top row of the pillar quartz place a row of stone buttons. Connect the top row of birch together above that, and then there you go. That's literally your front done, with the exception of the porch, and also with the exception of roofs. Get rid of your dark oak door, your stone button, and your tripwire hooks, and you can get out polished deep slate wall. I almost said blackstone again. And this is kind of a weird set because, okay, we'll go smooth quartz slabs and smooth quartz blocks. They'll probably be most useful here because we can actually start marking out some roofs. And we'll start with the garage roof. We can't mark out that one yet. That one's for later. I should have marked that one out first. It's fine. We'll figure it out. But you want to, along the front row of the garage and the back row of birch planks, you want to place a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs, kind of in front or behind it, and it wants to overhang the right side of the build by 1. So it's in line with your grid if you have a grid. Bring each upside down smooth quartz slab in with an upside down slab, up with the slab, in with the block, in with an upside down slab, up with the slab, in with the block, in with an upside down slab, and then up with a slab, and you'll have a 1-block center. You want to stop here, and you want to connect them together. It kind of creates a trapezoid, which is weird, and I don't normally do that. But it looks better this way. Don't ask me why, it just does. If you want to try it the other way, the front, just like the roof looks too big. It looks, because it's, I mean, at that point, it's like, what? 3 blocks tall, and this part of the build is 4 or 3.5. So, you know, when you include this half, they're the same, which is a little weird. But yeah, there you go. We marked out a roof. Come to the back of the build, and we're gonna orient ourselves as if the garage is the left and the side is the right, the one we started on. Also, that's the back now, and this is the front. This line here. From the garage side, you want to go forward diagonally to the right with a brick block. Bring it forward 2, and then right by 10. And it should be behind this row birch, which is correct. And then you want to bring that up with 9 rows of birch planks. Now, the row behind on the left, you do need, or on this side, we do need. I'm gonna pretend that we're back to normal now, by the way, so don't get confused. But you do need this. It just kind of, I actually made an accident when I was doing this, because I didn't make this part long enough, and it ended up screwing with the roof a little bit. But I did fix it. But it's better that way, because you're gonna need this wall anyway, so you might as well just make the whole row rather than trying to do some fancy thing with it sticking out. And then I'm going to tell you to connect the right side of the wall together at the top here, but not the left. We're not doing the left yet because it's going to make it easier to do the roof on that side if we don't have any wall or anything. Which is why I said I should have done that roof first, which is fine. We'll get to that in a moment here. We got to do the porch first. So yeah, there you go. We have some structure, sort of. Something that looks like a structure. Come to this front middle section again. And come to the right side of it. And you want to bring this brick block here forward with 3 brick blocks. Left with 6. And then left with 3 spruce stairs. Fill in this little porch floor here in with spruce planks. And then on top of each brick block, place a polished deep slate wall. On top of the far left and far right ones, you can bring them up with 3 additional polished deep slate walls. Place a smooth quartz slab on top of that. Connect those slabs together, and then connect the right one back. And then we're going to do a quick inventory change here. Get rid of your spruce stairs, spruce planks, polished deep slate walls, black stained glass panes, pillar quartz blocks, and brick blocks. And I guess move everything you have forward, just because it's easier. I'm going to leave a little gap there, so I can put the smooth quartz stairs behind the birch planks. And then you also need deep slate brick stairs, deep slate brick slabs, and deep slate brick blocks. Still have 2 inventory slots, which is nice. And then take this far left slab here, and you want to bring it left with 2 slabs, and then a smooth quartz stair that is facing whatever way that is left. Fill in this little area that you just made in with deep slate brick slabs. Or sorry, blocks. Deep slate brick blocks, not slabs. And then along the back row, on every back row block except for the far right one, you just want to place a deep slate brick slab, like that. So, take this smooth quartz stair here, and you want to bring it forward by 2. At the left side along the top row birch, you want to place a row of smooth quartz stairs that extends across the entire length of the build and is 1 off the front and back. So it's the entire length of the grid, which is 22. And if you want to at the back, a little right here, you can just place a little 2, like that. And then you want to do the 4 corners thing that we all know and love. Bring each smooth quartz stair in with an upside down smooth quartz stair. Up with a smooth quartz stair. In with an upside down smooth quartz stair. Up with a smooth quartz stair. In with an upside down smooth quartz stair, and then up with a smooth quartz stair. And then I would also recommend doing that at the back, although you necessarily don't have to. You could just mark it. You can mark the back based off of when we bring the front back, which is going to be the next thing we do, because of the thing that I was mentioning earlier with it being easier without the wall in place. And also without the ceiling even, or the roof even marked out, because I did that, and I was still struggling with the row of slabs. It kept getting in my way. Anywho, You want to fill in this roof here in with deep slate brick stairs. So just we're connecting stairs to stairs. It's pretty easy. I'd start with the right side here because it's harder. Although, again, this is why I said to do the wall after, because you can just, like, you don't have to deal with the entire wall. You just have to deal with the 2 blocks. That's going to do that, yeah. God, I hate placing stairs like that. And then this row shouldn't be as bad, hopefully. I can, like, just kind of squeeze myself into the wall that is just gone and now it's here. So, yeah, there you go. That's basically all you needed to do. You can technically save the rest for later, although I don't know what the purpose of that would be. Because you have to fill it in anyways. I thought about using deep slate tiles, too. I feel like I have before, haven't I? I feel like I did that recently. Unless it was literally the thing I used stone bricks. No, I might use deep slate tiles on that one over there. I can't tell. Okay. If you want to do the garage roof, you know what? Yeah, let's do the garage roof too, just for fun. Just, you know, connecting the deep slate, the smooth quartz left with its respective deep slate material into the wall. Deep slate brick material. Do they have? They do have normal deep slate, right? Oh no, it's cobbled that they have. I think cobbled stairs and slabs. I feel like they should make it for normal deep slate too, considering you have stone stairs and stuff. But also, like, what doesn't make sense about that to me is the fact that the deep slate is directional, which is just really weird. I don't like that concept very much. Okay. I don't know, it's weird. Now you can connect the left side of this roof just together with birch planks. You only have to do the top 3 rows. With the right side, you could have really shaped it around your garage roof, although there's no point in doing that unless you really wanted to add an attic, but it's not like there's a ton of attic space here. Well, that's kind of awkward. There's still a hole there, but you get the point. Okay. This is where I'm going to struggle. Off the left and the right, you want to place a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs that overhangs off the front and the back by 1. You also want to do this on the right side of the left little section that sticks forward. If that doesn't make sense, I'll just do it like this. This is what you want. This will make it, I think, a lot easier to do. And then you're going to want to connect this left side and the back with this, with the, you don't want to do anything with this right side here yet. You want to just do the back and the front left. You want to go in with an upside down slab, up with a slab, in with a block, and then it'll be in with an upside down slab, up with a slab, in with a block, and then etc. And it just keeps going until you reach a peak. That actually might have been perfect. It was perfect. Let's go. There you go. Do I have a good picture of this? I actually don't think I took one, which was stupid of me. Oh no, I kind of do have one. So, you're going to want to bring this front right one up until it reaches that center peak. So it's the upside down slab, block, and then it's just going to keep going until it is, I can tell you based off the window. It is going to be in line with the left row of pillar quartz blocks in this 3x2 window like that. Then you want to start bringing it back down like normal, and then you just want to place a slab kind of up diagonally from the smooth quartz block, and that's where you want to stop. And then just in that little gap under that slab, I'd place a deep slate brick and also a slab to the right of it just goes. But then really from there, it's just connect the roof front to back. There's nothing special about this part. It's just slab to slab with deep slate bricks. It does have a little bit of a weird kind of change, but it's fine. I think this is the first time I've executed this type of a roof design this well. I think I tried it once, and I don't remember it turning out great. Did I even ever try this? I don't even ever think I did, with like the kind of offset roofs. It's actually really funny. I was looking up suburban house designs for an art project, found an image, and I was like, oh nice, this is a good one. I was looking up again for inspiration, and I found the exact same image. It was the first result, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I didn't, not like I looked them both up on my phone or whatever. I looked up the other one on my school computer, which was, I don't know, it was a weird coincidence. Then from there, you just want to fill in all of your peaks here in with birch planks. Make sure you get behind the slab here, because no one wants to see into your attic. There's nothing interesting up there except for probably spiders. Although if there's a giant hole or well, if there's a hole in your attic, you're not going to probably have many spiders, because water. Except for maybe outdoor ones. But if there's a window, that's just weird. I don't know who would put a window in their attic. Except for maybe me. I might do that. Why? Just for the irony. That Genuinely though, I would do that for the irony. That'd be pretty funny. Except, I mean, you got those like little weird vent things and sometimes little weird window things, but not really see-through windows. Not windows that you're gonna look through and be like, nice attic. Alrighty. Well, yeah, watching on that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your suburban house. I can't even tell you at this point. Installment complete. It's been that long. It's like 78 or 77, somewhere around there. Thing as Rush, hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm trying to actually like sound audible with it, although it's still not gonna happen. Have you finished your dinner? And I will see you on the next one. Peace.